Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Hello, boys, girls, and whoever else is watching this. Always ask a parent or guardian before watching, buying, or doing any of the stuff on my YouTube channel. And I hope you all have a lovely time watching. Enjoy the video. We're going to talk about the 4th of July. Independence Day is celebrated every year in the United States of America on the 4th of July. The Liberty Bell weighs 280 pounds and it is 12 feet. The Declaration of Independence was written by Thomas Jefferson on July 4th, 1776. The Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence that gave freedom to all who lived in the United States. The Declaration of Independence was first read to the public in Philadelphia, where it was celebrated with bells that rang night long. 12 of the 13 original colonies approved the final draft of the Declaration of Independence. The first Independence Day celebration took place on July 4th, 1777. On the 4th of July, we celebrate the birth of the United States. People celebrate the 4th of July by going to picnics, parades, fireworks shows, having a barbecue. In 1944, Congress declared the 4th of July a federal holiday. Create a color your own U.S. flag. Let's see what else we can find about the 4th of July. Here we go, some more facts about the 4th of July. America began as 13 British colonies. The Revolution War started America's quest for independence. In the 17th and 18th century, Great Britain owned several along North America's Atlantic coast territories. They were known as the 13 colonies, included Delaware, Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Rhode Island, South Carolina, and Virginia. The 13 colonies weren't entirely happy with British rule over them. They attended the American Revolutionary War in 1775 to express their grievances about certain matters, such as their lack of representation in the government. It soon turned into a quest for independence from Great Britain. America is actually declared independent on July 2nd, 1776. The greats from the 13 colonies held a meeting called the Second Constitutional Congress. On July 2nd, 1776, they agreed to approve a resolution of independence, which proclaimed freedom from British rule. The statement of I have no idea what that word is. We are going to skip it. Called the Declaration of Independence was officially approved on July 4th, and Delaware was one of the first states to become the first state. Delaware is literally the first state. That's what it says. John Adams predicted modern-day 4th of July festivities. In a late letter to his wife Abigail, John Adams wrote about his vision for Independence Day. Here's what he said. I am adopted to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival. He added that it was that it would be observed with pomp and parade, with zoos, games, sports, bells, bonfires, and illustrations from one end to the country to the other, from this time forevermore. America had about 2 million residents in 1776. America's population has grown exponentially since the Declaration of Independence was signed. Today, there are more than 382.2 million people reside in the United States. Fun fact, there were Native Americans here first. Even if you're not Native American, I would learn their history a little bit to get a better understanding of them and try to appreciate their culture and talk to them, see what they have to say, learn about their culture. I think their culture is interesting. I may or may not be Native American, I do not know. But I do find their culture interesting and different, and I like unique things. Historical records Independence Day that the 4th of July fireworks took place in Philadelphia in 1777. An article published in the Virginia Gazette on July 18th, 1777. Wow, that's way too many numbers for my decalculia, but okay. Talked about July 4th celebrations in Philadelphia. It mentioned parades, music, speeches, fireworks, and boats aboard with red, white, and blue decorations. That is true to this day. And this was like before quarantine. There was a lot of boats. People would go to the beach, see fireworks. With quarantine, it's been a little different, boys and girls. You can watch them online. You could try to have like a little barbecue. You could, if your family doesn't like want to go out, you could like watch stuff on YouTube, look up the history, understand, learn about it. Even George Washington got in the spirit. Historical sources says that George Washington gave his soldiers double rations of rum on July 4th, 1778. Nowadays, most adults celebrate Independence Day with beer and potluck cocktails instead. Okay, let's continue. The first 4th of July parade was in Rhode Island. Hosted a small 4th of July parade in 1785. Since then, it has expanded into an annual celebration that starts on Flag Day and ends with a parade winding 2.5 miles through the town of July 4th. Different places have like smaller parades, and then there's some people who just have pool parties. It really depends on what you and your family like to do. This is just facts that I am reading online. The White House first 4th of July party was in 1801. Thomas Jefferson hosted the party, which now an annual celebration with a concert and fireworks display at the National Mall. Well, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams both died on the 4th of July. Two signers of the Declaration of Independence became presidents, John Adams and Thomas Jefferson. Both men died on July 4th, 1826, a significant date because it marked the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. America's first president, James Moore, also died on July 4th, 1831. I thought the first president was George Washington, but the 5th. It says the 5th, not the 1st. Well, I'm having trouble today. I am so sorry, boys and girls, and anyone else who's out there listening to this. You didn't sign the Declaration. Calvin is the only president to have a 4th of July birthday. Independence Day became a federal holiday in 1870. Well, there's a lot of numbers here. The 4th of July became an unpaid federal holiday In 1870, nearly 100 years after it was founded, Congress made it a paid holiday for federal employees in 1941, and it remains so to this day. The largest fireworks display takes place in New York City. On Independence Day, there are thousands of public fireworks display across the country, but the largest one is sponsored by Macy's in New York City. Plenty of other cities host large-scale fireworks shows too, such as Boston, Houston, Nashville, Washington, D.C. Americans spend more than $1 billion on fireworks annually? I didn't know that. Okay. Sweden and Norberg was dubbed America's official 4th of July city small town by Congress. Americans eat 1.2